Hello, this is Sean Copeland, Chairman and CEO of Regent Bank. We are here for another edition of Regent Elevate, and we are continuing our discussion on creating a high-performance culture. Now, just as a quick review, here's what we've talked about. How do you create a culture in which people enjoy work, they love coming to work, but they also achieve the results that you want as a company? So here's what we've talked about so far. First and foremost, the importance of having a very clear vision, including a clear set of core values, and who do you want to be as an organization. They got to know who you are. 2, take your time and hire well. Don't rush hiring. Make sure you hire good people. 3, the importance of onboarding, making sure that when you bring people on board that you enculturate them the right way and that they are ready and set to be productive with your bank. Today we're going to talk about step number 4, which is, I think, perhaps the most important, and it is how to build energy within your team. So there are really 2 parts to building energy within an organization, in my opinion. One is you have to remove barriers, impediments, things that are bothering your employees. And 2, you have to be able to motivate them on an ongoing basis and, as we discussed, build energy. So let's start with step 1. The question that we want to ask, and we need to ask our employees this: what are the things that are bothering you? What are the things that are keeping you from doing your job? And what are just the general demotivators within your organization? So as an example, it might be technology. Maybe they can't do their job well because they don't have the right technology. So we try very hard to make sure everybody has the technology they need to do their job well. And frankly, just general office conditions. Good desk, good chair, all the supplies they need. You hear about these companies that you have to go barter for a pencil or a pen whenever you need it. I'm not a believer in that because I think that hurts the energy within the organization. 2, our folks, I find it silly that you would go have to pay $1 to get a pop or a snack from the break room. That's not going to break the organization. Our people do not abuse that, and so we've made that free. They can get all they want. That's an investment in them. We want them to be feel appreciated and be ready to work. And also maybe they're having some personal issues that are dragging down on their work. So as an example, we created an employee assistance fund. So if an employee here has a one-time financial problem, that it was unexpected, maybe the car broke down or had to attend a funeral or something, the refrigerator went out, we can call an anonymous 1-800 number through the Tulsa Community Foundation, and they can get a one-time grant. It's not, they don't have to pay it back. Nobody even knows that they're calling. As long as they qualify, they get that money. So figuring out what are things that could be a barrier to your people's performance and doing away with that. Now, second of all, this is much more fun. How do you build energy within your organization? How do you create an organization that is alive and people are excited to work there? Let me just give you a few ideas of what we try to do here. First and foremost, we do a weekly CEO video, much like this, where I try every week to tell our team what's going on. Motivate them, try to bring some customer service tips, try to brag on them a little bit, and just have ongoing good communication. Second of all, we have quarterly parties. So we work really hard all throughout the quarter, and at the end of each quarter, we have a team called the Hoopla team that puts together employee awards, recognition, we have food. We basically just celebrate the prior quarter, no matter our financial performance during that quarter. We're just celebrating everybody's hard work. The third one is we do celebrate growth. So every time we grow by $50 million in assets, we have a big party for all of our team, and we spend pretty lavishly on that party. That's a big milestone for us. We want to be a growth organization, and so we have a lot of fun and celebrate every time we continue to grow. We try to give a lot of autonomy within our markets. So we allow each of our market presidents and branch managers to have a lot of authority. We allow our division heads and managers to have a lot of authority. We want people to be able to do their job without having to constantly ask for permission. I think that's a huge killer of energy, is when people cannot do their job, don't have the authority to do their job. We're big on positive feedback. We're always bragging on each other. We have Regent Star Awards for our people that go above and beyond. Constant emails going around when we get bragged on by one of our clients or an internal client. And so just constant positive feedback. And then finally, complete transparency. We have a monthly employee meeting where we tell our employees everything. I mean, all of our numbers, good and bad, our strategic priorities, any things that are exciting that's going on, anything that's negative that's going on. We try to be absolutely an open book with our team and let them know what's really going on, so they feel like they're part of the team and not always in the dark. So those are some ways that I think you can remove barriers and build energy within your employee base. I hope you've enjoyed this. Next week, we're going to talk about how we show our employees that we care, how we show them they're important on a personal level to us, not just a tool to bring in revenue. So have a great week. We'll look forward to seeing you next week on Regent Elevate. Thank you.